Be great getting your song featured in a movie.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, tell everybody about the song, about the movie.
The song is called Just Another Goodbye. It's one of my songs off of one of my releases, and I submitted it for a movie called 16 Love, which is a teen romantic comedy starring Lindsay Shaw from Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, yeah.
And Chandler Massey, who plays Will Horton on Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives! Yeah, buddy.
How does that happen? Like, how do you submit a song? Do they come to you, or do you just hear about it and say, hey, this might be good? How does that come about?
Normally, I would get pitched to an agency,
Right.
which I am signed to an agency in New York, but this one I found out about online, and I just found out they were looking for songs for the movie, and I submitted myself.
And how did you know the song would be right for the movie? Did they give you a description or anything, or?
Not really. They had a brief description of the film overall, but not really what they were looking for as far as songs. So I just submitted something in a pop, genre that I think would be good
that
for
would
that
go
type
with
of
teen romantic comedy.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So I got lucky, I
Yeah,
guess.
no kidding. Now you're from Rhode Island, but you don't live here anymore, right?
I do. I live in Narragansett.
You do still live here.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
But I travel to LA. I was just in LA last week, and I was in New York this weekend. So I'm like wherever I need to be.
Right.
For the music, I just go.
Nice.
And then I live in Rhode Island, so.
See, you never know where these songs come from, because a lot of times I thought, I'm sure it happens in many different ways, but I thought they would say, we need a song for this particular situation.
Right.
Can you write one for us? I mean, I'm sure that happens, but then you get lucky like Greg here, and then boom, just happens to work.
Yeah, I mean, I submit tons of things, like for commercials, like for films, for TV shows.
Yeah.
I've had songs played on MTV reality shows and stuff.
Oh, like the little cutaway things they do?
Yeah.
And it's your song?
And they tell you exactly what they're looking for, tempo, and, exactly the genre. They give you comparisons of who they want it to sound like. But for this one, I just kind of guessed.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And you got, you got lucky and you're talented. When's the movie come out?
The movie just came out Friday the 20th.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow, it's out.
So it's in 10 cities, I think 10 or 12 cities nationwide right now. And for southern New England, you can go on demand and rent it, or on iTunes.
Oh, nice. So, good cash for doing this, or
Not really.
No, because you're new, you're developing. Is that why?
I got a little bit, but it's mainly for the credit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing my name in the credits we went to the premiere last week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And just seeing your name roll on the credits.
I'm sure that's got to be amazing.
It was so cool, it was like...
Now let me ask, no American Idol for you? No The Voice? No...
I'm not a fan of
getting in that way.
Yeah, because I don't know, like I'm iffy about the talent competitions, because it's not all about the voice.
Right.
I write my own songs. I'm like a creative in the studio. That's like my main thing, is being a songwriter.
Yeah.
And I sing as a means to get my songs out there, really. I don't consider myself a singer first. So those kind of competitions I don't think would suit me well.
Right.
I'm more of a songwriter.
And you've been writing songs since you were what? Little?
Like 7.
How'd you figure out at 7 you could write songs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I grew up in a musical family. My dad's a jazz musician who's played for many greats in the field. And I just grew up with it in the house. He had like an album collection when they still had albums. Now everything's online.
Believe me, we're as old as you. My parents had albums.
Yeah, those round things.
So you were just surrounded by music, so it just became second nature to you.
Yeah, I used to just write melodies. Like, I have cassette tapes of me singing just random melodies, at 7.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're not great, but they're, it's a start.
You gotta start somewhere.
Have you brought those back that you heard at 7? You're like, yeah, actually it might work.
I could do something.
No, I never brought them back, but I did think a couple of things weren't bad to work with. But I don't know.
Now, you have another song coming out called Help You Out.
Yes.
And that's it's described on your mixed media site as kind of Maroon 5 / Gavin DeGraw.
Right, and that's a little bit different for me. I'm mainly I do a quirky pop style.
Like Jason Mraz-ish?
Yeah, ish. And it kind of goes back to 70s singer-songwriters, all the way to Hall & Oates, meets Rob Thomas kind of stuff.
Oh.
Is that your favorite genre? What do you like?
Yeah, I love 80s pop, and even 70s singer-songwriters. And I like a lot of new stuff too. like Rob Thomas,
Yeah.
things like that.
He's a nice guy. I love him.
Yeah.
It would be nice to meet him.
Oh, see, you should. Next time we'll have to have you on board.
So
Yes.
how can everyone find your music, by the way, if you wanted to look for it? You have a
Well, I have
website?
music videos that I have on YouTube.
Yeah.
You have like
Um,
100,000 hits on one of your videos on
Yeah,
YouTube.
actually, the song that's in the film, Just Another Goodbye, has over 113,000 views.
And what do we do? Just search Greg Lato?
Yes.
Okay, on
And
YouTube.
on Facebook, people can add me on there, and I always update there. I don't really have a regular website,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I
It's all right.
I
Most
use
people
Facebook.
use Facebook anyway.
Everybody, Facebook is like the thing.
You know what we'll
That's
do?
the way to go.
We'll
And
have
YouTube.
Jay search everything out, and we can post it on our website and on our Facebook page. Right, Jay?
Absolutely.
Do
That'd
you
be
love that
awesome.
I just volunteered you for that?
Yeah, and if you look right now, it's already below this interview in a
What?
link.
What? He's so good. He's that
Wow,
fast.
that is
It
quick.
happened as you were saying it. That's how good he is.
He's good. His little fingers were flying.
Well, thanks
Nice.
very much for coming in. We're very looking forward to it
So
more.
excited for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you
North
having
Providence High grad, right?
me. Yes.
Nice.
We'd like to showcase any local talent makes good.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then we hope you don't forget us when you get really famous.
That's the whole point.
Like when you become Danny
Definitely
Elfman
not.
or something.
Yeah.
I know, right?
When you're
Definitely
accepting
not.
that Grammy in about few
Shout out
years.
to Giovanni and Kim in the morning.
They really supported me. Yeah. Hey, thanks and good luck.
Thanks.